Today, the world is confronted with pressing global challenges that demand collaborative action. The urgency to act is now greater than ever before in order to realise a more sustainable future for all. From climate change to inequality to the recent coronavirus pandemic, these crises represent problems facing our vulnerable world. At the same time, these problems provide an opportunity to make substantial change and create solutions through positive business actions on a global scale. But how exactly can we get there? The 17 Sustainable Development Goals, established by the United Nations in 2015, are a universal call to action and framework to achieving just that. They enable us to better define what sustainability means and measure the impact of our business investments.
This isn't business as usual or the status quo. The SDG agenda is disruptive and is not a small shift. The thing is, when we see how we are part of the problem, we open up new ways to be part of the solution too.
It's estimated that by 2030, investment in the Sustainable Development Goals can unlock up to $12 trillion of market opportunities and create 380 million jobs. The United Nations Development Programme's SDG Impact Initiative is providing data, insights and tools for investors and enterprises that will allow them to make targeted investments and assess their impact against a common set of standards. Today, a new generation of business leaders has emerged, recognising and pointing out the glitches in the established institutions that we have relied upon for decades. Their collective goal is to drive change through ingenuity, clarity, and innovation. To put it simply, more and more business leaders are putting new age spins on outdated concepts in order to solve old social problems. The Business for Peace Foundation recognises these business leaders as businessworthy. To be businessworthy means to lead one's business ethically and responsibly, creating value for both the company and society. Each year, Business for Peace gives out the Oslo Business for Peace Award. Here, honorees who exemplify the concept of being businessworthy are chosen by a committee of Nobel Prize laureates. Working with these global role models, our agenda is to accelerate the development of responsible business practices by increasing awareness of the strengths of the businessworthy case. Now, Business for Peace is taking a bold step to take on global challenges using this businessworthy agenda. Introducing the Future of Business programme. The Future of Business is an impact facilitation programme powered by Business for Peace. Currently in its pilot phase, the programme begins as an event series that will connect investors with young entrepreneurs and SMEs who are driving global change to meet the Sustainable Development Goals, with events in 5 countries in Africa in 2021. With an official launch taking place in Ghana, the programme echoes the spirit of Ghanaian diplomat and Nobel laureate Kofi Annan. Annan encouraged businesspersons to be conscious of the role they play in fostering stability and peace, while driving global business initiatives in support of goals set by the United Nations. The Future of Business calls for a mindset change amongst business leaders, investors, and NGOs to re-evaluate how resources can be not only used, but shared differently. From governments to companies alike, SDG-friendly investments will enable businesses to help solve global challenges, instead of being a part of the problem. The Future of Business's aim is to nurture this mindset change through 3 pillars: inspire, educate, and connect.
It's a way of leading, working and thinking implied by the framework of the goals. And adapting this mindset change is at the core of the future of business, and we believe that can be accomplished through our 3 main pillars of the programme: inspire, educate and connect.
Be inspired. Join the movement to enable business leaders and entrepreneurs everywhere to align behind business-worthy values and help change the world for the better. Hear from our honorees during our investor forums to learn how these global role models impact the business community at large and how you can apply their best practices to your own ventures. Provided by the UNDP SDG Impact Initiative, investors will gain access to tools that will strengthen your impact journey. These tools and services provided will better enable private sector investors to contribute to the SDGs and create meaningful change in target countries by taking a human rights-based approach to their investment practices to ensure nobody is left behind. Participate in our tailor-made matchmaking sessions, where you will be connected with a growing impact market, where you set the culture, you create the context, you set the path for the future of business. The future of business has already gained momentum, with support from the Norwegian government.
Dear friends, in these uncertain times, we must come together to find new solutions, to develop a common understanding of the challenges we face, and to join forces in a commitment to build back better from this crisis, using the Sustainable Development Goals as our roadmap. The private sector must play its part. Businesses must seize the many opportunities that the sustainability agenda offers. Investors, along with every small, medium and multinational enterprise, must contribute to the SDGs by being innovative and creative. By being truly business-worthy and following the example set by Business for Peace. We need businesses to see the potential in the ideas of young entrepreneurs, to invest in sustainable projects globally, to be part of the solution. Action-oriented initiatives like the Future of Business program are inspiring tools for sustainable value creation, not only in the Global South, but also for the business community at large.
The link between business and change for a better future has always been around. By aligning our platform with the Sustainable Development Goals, the priority is to make attractive returns for investors while supporting companies that are contributing to society at large.
We believe that those who dare succeed. If there ever was a time for highly focused, value-driven investment, it is clearly now. Let's stop wasting our efforts on short-term gains and rather place our bets on the future. By connecting institutions, investors and entrepreneurs who together can help us build a better future, I'm convinced that we can achieve extraordinary things. The future is ours to define. It's only up to us.
The future of business, powered by Business for Peace, creating a brighter future today for the generation of tomorrow.